Well, good morning and welcome back to CityLine. With me, I have an organization that I love so very much. And of course, I'm talking about Tacoma Concert Band. So please join me in welcoming conductor Gerard Morris. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, Amanda.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
And oh my gosh, the tie, very nice, I must add. And then with you, this beautiful woman, Miss Lisa Cepeda. You are the marketing, social media chair, and also principal percussionist. Welcome back.
Thanks, Amanda.
And this handsome man at the end here, Mr. Morris Northcutt, you are the board president and also principal trumpet player.
I am. Thank you for having us
here. All right, let's talk about this. We are quickly approaching the season finale. How did this happen?
It's a quick year. It goes fast.
It was. So let's talk about what are some of the highlights you've experienced with the band, and then what direction are we taking, I would say, next?
Okay. Yeah, well, it's been an incredible year. You know, this whole first year has been based around this idea of creating community, me getting to know the members of the ensemble, and then also the members of the local community. So it's been really amazing. So I think the highlight for me is just the relationships. It's the people that I've met and that I'm continuing to meet, and these wonderful relationships that we're cultivating. You know, another highlight is obviously the performances. The first concert I'll never forget because it was the first, and we had Gail Williams here, and she was in the studio.
Yes.
And what a wonderful night that was. And then the holiday concert was certainly a thrill, and so much positive feedback from people in the lobby after the concert about really feeling connected to their families. And so that was really special for me. Unfortunately, the military show got snowed out.
Snowmageddon, yes.
You know, but now we're ready here, coming up on our night at the movies. So it's been an incredible year.
It has. It seems like it's just gone by so quickly.
Yeah.
So, Lisa, when you think about Tacoma Concert Band, what they can do outside of music to reach and engage the community, you know, social media, you do such a great job with the social media, as I've said, and I continue to say. What is it you currently are working on? I mean, you think about clips, you think about Instagram, you think about Facebook.
Sure. Yeah, and really with social media, I think it's such a fantastic tool. We only have 4 opportunities to perform, and so this gives us this opportunity to reach the community and connect in different ways with learning about our musicians through the bios, you know, that we've shared throughout the year, and those bios have been fantastic for the band members too, because we're learning about hidden talents and fun facts, you know, and traveling about each other that we've never known. And so it's really great that we can share this with our audience, so that when they're coming to, you know, the performances, they're not just seeing musicians that they've never met before. They kind of have this inner glimpse into them. And then with the rehearsals, it's the same thing. It gives them an inner glimpse into what happens in a rehearsal, and it's not perfect all the time. I know that sometimes it's a little bit stressful for people to you know, have that out there, but that's exactly what happens in rehearsal. Is we're working on making this polished product. So I think, you know, that's one of the things that we do. Also, we try to be humorous. You know, we try to educate. We try to show interesting articles. You know, we don't necessarily focus on Tacoma Concert Band. We try to share a lot of other, you know, interesting musical facts just to keep people engaged with us, and hope that we are building some kind of a connection that way.
I have to tell you, I love the media work that you guys do. I love it when I can watch a rehearsal. I love the stills. I love everything about it because for me, it makes me feel close to Tacoma Concert Band, because I get to look at what's going on and I get to think, what an incredible family, first off. Mm-hmm. What a bunch of wonderful people who get together and love to learn, and what a gift they are to our community. So I'm like, bring it, sister. I think it's fabulous. You have a young artist program, Tacoma City, well, basically you have a young artist. Tell us about this program and why is it beneficial to students, even perhaps those who didn't play in the concert?
Sure. So, we have the soloist, who wins the competition, but then we also have several high school students who, through recommendations to their band director, are able to play within the ensemble. And so, one or two in each section, almost all the sections and so on. And so this gives them a different perspective than playing in a high school group where they're 5 days a week. They only get to come rehearse once a week. And they get to see what it is to perform in this adult, ensemble where it's just like we don't have, we don't have the time to really nitpick at each piece every rehearsal because there's only limited rehearsals.
Right.
So it's just different for them and to see that you can still perform music outside of high school or college and in a high quality group and so on. I think it's a lot of fun and it's a challenge for them. I know for me personally, having a couple of percussion players, it was really unique for them because they were soloists for everything. And that was a lot of pressure on them. And so we really appreciated, how quickly they engaged and enjoyed the challenge of that.
I love that. So Morris, you are a longtime band member. What is it about the Tacoma Concert Band that's kept you performing for so long, first off? And then what do you think it offers concert goers?
Well, it's a full question or a full set of answers because the camaraderie has been incredible for me. It's been a family. I've gone through a lot of personal experiences, whether I met my wife in that band and have a couple of wonderful children who have gone to many of our concerts or most of our concerts. So that, but then some of the sad things of losing family members, but having the Tacoma Concert Band be right there and that consistent family through that. So that's really the reason why. The demands that it requires of a musician is pretty intense. Mm-hmm. 2.5-hour rehearsals. If you're a weekend warrior, that can be a challenge for some, and so I like that. That demand.
I love that. So this was your first term as board president, and there are things that happen behind the scenes in order to keep an all-volunteer group running. What is it that people may not be aware of?
Well, there are a lot of moving pieces.
Yes,
I
there
would
are.
Say. And so, we have obviously marketing. Mm-hmm. We have folks that are running, for example, our raffle that's happening right now. So we have a sponsorship and fundraising committee. We have folks doing programs and season brochures that are happening. They're keeping our favorite maestro on schedule for there's lots of things. Like, he works very hard at putting program notes together. Somebody has to do that. And the most appropriate person, at least right now, is Gerard. He does a fantastic job. We have to collect ads, so we have someone who manages the advertisers. So it just keeps going.
It's a village.
Lots of moving pieces.
It does.
Lots of moving pieces.
Lots of moving pieces.
Without having Bob Musser, who was really doing a lot of this himself, we're learning really how to delegate properly. So.
That's fabulous. So, Gerard, we had inclement weather this last Snowmageddon. The concert and winning student soloist Hugo Bliss was canceled. Mm-hmm. And I got to say, you guys hung in there until the last minute. I mean, it was just one of those things of, okay, now we have to call it. Will any of the program on that concert be repeated in upcoming concerts in terms of like a season opener or summer series or Sousa?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So because it was a military salute concert, a lot of it's very suited for our summer series. And so we're going to be performing some of that repertory on some of the summer concerts, which are going to take place in August. And then Hugo Bliss, our student solo concerto winner, is going to be with us on the October 12th concert, which is the opening concert of our 40th anniversary season. So, so he'll be back.
Excellent. Let's talk about some of the music we'll be hearing at the final concert because, oh my gosh, A Night at the Movies. Okay, so stress-free, I love it, for 18 and under. And is there anything special planned that we need about, any surprises going on?
Well, I will say there will be surprises, but they wouldn't be surprises if I told
Well,
the
this is
viewers
true.
about them, so I won't
Okay.
keep those a secret, but it is going to be an incredibly fun night. We're going to go through kind of the ages with these movies, with a little, you know, Strauss with 2001: A Space Odyssey, to Fantasia, Incredibles, Harry Potter, Star Wars. There's a West Side Story. It's just going to be a really, really fun night. And Bob Musser's going to be guest conducting on this concert, so he'll be back. So it's the family's all together again for the season finale.
I love that. I love that. So, Lisa, there's a free summer series that Tacoma Concert Band traditionally performs, and what's happening with that?
I don't have the dates right now. You know, you said August. I think we 3 to 4 concerts.
Yeah, we'll be doing 4 concerts in the first week of August.
Okay,
They'll
yeah.
be scattered throughout the Puget Sound, and also so there'll be places like Olympia and DuPont, and we'll get those posted on our website and available for people to see.
Fabulous.
But this is it's a great opportunity, you know, for families to come out and picnic and enjoy concerts. You know, the concert band outdoors is this tradition of family and hearing music outdoors and everything. It's really important for us to continue that.
I love that. All right. Real quickly, what do we have planned for that 40th Tacoma Concert Band season?
It's going to be another exciting season. We're going to kick it off on October 12th with a program titled Tie the Knot.
Oh, I love it.
It's a little tongue-in-cheek for the anniversary season, but just music that's based around relationships, once again, of marriage and love. And then we have a special holiday program, Angels in the Architecture, which is a holiday program based on angels.
Yeah.
And then we go on through the season with some more exciting concerts. We'll have our guest artist competition, solo competition winner back, a new one for next year, and our young artists. And we'll have the Sousa Spectacular next year as well. So it's going to be exciting.
It is exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you, all 3 of you, and just thank you all Tacoma Concert Band for what you do for Tacoma. And for the great year that you've had. I just can't say thank you enough for the gifts that you've given us, and I cannot wait for this concert. And I hope that you guys get a good rest, because summer's coming up. It's going to be time for more pizza. But I got to say, I'm going to miss you in between now and then. So I will be there at the concert, and thank you so much for all that you do.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thanks, Amanda.
My pleasure. All right. After just, pardon the pun, a little bit more musical chairs, we'll have the Palmer Scholars here to talk about an event coming up and what their organization is up to. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back.